What's happening, mofos? Today I want to put hood vents into the G35 Coupe. Got the G35 Coupe in the backyard right now. There's a little dent in the hood on the left hand side there. I'm going to try and cover up that dent while also augmenting the look of this hood. The vents are black, so I'm thinking they'll look pretty cool. They're just from Amazon. Weren't all that expensive. I got a pop rivet tool. Gonna rivet them on there so they don't fly off. And hopefully it looks good when it's done. The first thing I'm gonna do is get everything off the hood. There's some gunk on there, so get a clean surface to work with. We're gonna be putting some masking tape, some other marker lines and whatnot to line these holes up, get them where we want to, symmetrical. So first off, gonna clean the hood. So here are the hood vents, guys. If you go on Amazon, search hood vents, bound to find them. They're not exactly rectangular, kind of a cool shape. They'll fit the hood really nicely, I think. I'll give you a shot of what they look like on there, just not sunk into the hood. So thinking about mounting them kind of like this. Not sure if I'm gonna move them forward or back, possibly. Just have to cover that dent on the one side. But I think once those are in there, they're gonna look pretty cool. Here's a shot of them a little further towards the front of the hood. I think I kind of like that, possibly a little better. So being that these are a special shape and I need to come up with a template, what I'm gonna do is actually flip it over. Why, might you ask? Because that will be the perfect mirror image template for this side, and when I flip the one that's on the hood over onto this side, it will give me the shape I need. Then I just need to come in, like I'll trace the outside of this onto the hood. Then I need to just get something that'll measure this, and then I'll basically move the lines in a little bit before I cut, obviously, so I have something to actually rest on there. If I cut the size of this, I won't have anything to bolt the rivets to. So you kind of see what I'm getting at. There could be other ways of doing it. You could make a template that, like, measure this all out and make a template, but I'm just going to use the actual part and come in this roughly 3/8 half inch. As you can see, I got the masking tape around the inverted hood vents. When they're flipped to the other side, it will work, trust me. Just a mirror image. But what I do have to do is make that little measurement so that they can drop in, because this is the outer part of it. So these fins need to drop in, and I need to allow for that. I'll be measuring and taping off another line inside of these. And there they are, flipped over, just for reference. I got the second set of lines. So this will be the lip that will allow this to get bolted on and sink in there. I got them lined up pretty good. Everything's looking the way it's supposed to. I think I'm ready to do the part that makes you cringe. Grind a hood. There is one cut in. You can see it. Looks good there. And here's the other side of the hood. I just cut this part out with the grinder, and it will be fully functional. Now for the other side. While we still got the masking tape on here, just took the time to paint on a little bit of self-etching primer there. Make sure we don't start any rust spots. There we have the finished product, guys. Hood vents flush mounted into the hood. Turned out pretty good. You can see the aluminum rivets I put in there. If you have any stick up, you can always grind them down. Hopefully they break off flush. If you haven't used a rivet gun before, you're probably going to want to check out the instructions. And I'm using aluminum rivets so they don't rust. Don't want to have any rust showing on the surface here on the top of the hood. I like the aluminum rivets against the black because you can see them, kind of sets it off, gives it that race look. But if you guys want to put some cheap hood vents into your hood, I would definitely recommend these. I'm pretty satisfied with the look.